welcome back. Left off after a brief run around in Blighttown, only collected maybe a quarter of the items. Just a sec. Unfortunately, I just cannot stand that place any damn longer. I off-screened farming the slugs for a while to upgrade my gear, and with that... Ooh, not going that way. Let's get the hell out of here. This place sucks. I also went and bought the Lingering Dragon Crest Ring. Get that from the first sorcery teacher for 20,000 souls, and it increases the duration of buffs from either sorcery or pyromancy. It does not affect miracle buffs, unfortunately. Two-handing the crossbow because it seems to be easier to hit slug things when they're moving with it. Two-handed for some reason. So, all I got left, if memory serves, is Maneater Mildred and then Quelaag. So, just gotta get down to that other bonfire, reverse my hollowing. Stop missing. Also restocked the bolts while I was off dealing with Andre to upgrade and stuff. The shield's now at plus 10. The Elite Knight set is all at plus 6, and right, I turned the light crossbow that I had previously plussed up to 5 into a divine light crossbow, just to see if it does work against the skeletons or not. It's right over here. Yep. Right, I also bought another Ring of Sacrifice, had a issue with something that happened and ended up needing another one. Basically, I was climbing up to get out of Blighttown, and about 6 of those stupid mosquitoes spawned on me while I was on a ladder, and I fell to my death. It sucked. Thankfully, I'd already equipped the Ring of Sacrifice that I had, just in case, to make the run out, but it needed a replacement. Time to see if we get invaded this time, other than by Maneater Mildred, who should pop up right over in here. Come on, Mildred. There she is. I find the best location to fight her is actually in here. That way you don't get swarmed by the bugs or get slowed down by the swamp while you're fighting her. Stupid bugs. Mildred was created by the developers when they were screwing around. Basically, someone was using it during their early beta build to run around the swamp and screw with each other. She's got the rusted iron ring and that meat cleaver. For killing her, you get about 9,000 souls, humanity, and a couple consumables, and the butcher knife. Butcher knife is a good strength weapon. You can get it real early on if you come down here through the back entrance, and that pretty much sums it up. Haven't decided exactly where I'm going to go with my build yet, unfortunately. I know I need 16 dexterity to use Evelyn, so I guess we'll go up to that. I do intend to get it, but I might off-screen that just because of how many times you die while doing it. In most attempts. Basically, when you're solo, to get it, you have to rotate a staircase. I'll show you which one when we get to Duke's Archives, and jump off at just the right moment, to where when you fall, you land on a bookshelf with a chest on it. If you miss, you die. If you make it, and you're not fast enough about grabbing it and haven't eliminated the crap below, you die. That room is also full of archers. Yeah. Tons of fun. Last time I went and got it, I had a friend help, and it took, I think, 12 attempts. Because I just kept missing. It sucked. So many rings of sacrifice wasted. Oh, we're in the black tower. Also went and picked that up where the Firelink Shrine Maiden was. Whatever the heck she's called. I have to get rid of my poison. Those enemies down there, whatever you do not hit them. Do not fight people in this room. It genuinely is not a good idea. If you end up hitting one of them, they release a bunch of maggots off their back, which will maul you to death in a matter of seconds. Oops. Switch. As you can see, Manor Mildred is now summonable. Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be anyone else around here in my level range or something. And for this fight, I'm going to use the Lingering Dragon Crest and Havel's Ring so I can use Power Within for this fight. Nice. Meet quelaag. She's pretty easy to fight if you can get someone to distract her. Like I'm going to use Manny or Mildred too. So that happens. Now, self-damage from Power Within can add up pretty quickly. That's why I'm using the Lingering Dragon Crest. And if you have to dodge her melee attacks, go right up into that corner in front of her where I was. It makes it so she can't hit you in melee. The only attack she has that can hit you at that point is the puke, which you just do not want to be caught in, and an explosion that I'm not sure if she's going to use. She's not exactly living too long. That explosion. You can't actually block it. It's magic damage, not fire, like most of her attacks. That was quick. And yeah, that's what I like. Another really easy boss as long as you play defensively or can just dish out enough damage. Which is what I use Power Within for. When I tested it on the slugs without the Lingering Dragon Crest, it was doing about 80 more damage with my crossbow, so it does affect it pretty well. And here's the second bell. that gate should be pretty familiar, I'm assuming. It's the door to Sen's fortress where Sigmar was waiting way back before the gargoyles. Was it before the gargoyles? Let's talk to him. I don't remember. But now it's open. Next stop, however, is not going straight back. Instead, come down here. And I just gotta remember where exactly it is. I think it's right here. Yep. Right over there. And right up here is the Fair Lady and the Servant. I can't remember what they're called, but it's a covenant.
What have we here?
Chaos Servant? Something like that.
Our new servant? But you have no eggs. Ah, no matter. Go along and have audience with our fair lady. I pray that you will mind your manners.
That's Ingi. Unfortunately, he takes a while to get out of your damn way. And that's the Fair Lady. Quelaag's sister. Can't understand what she says unless you have the Old Witch's Ring, which you can take as a beginning gift, or you can trade for it if memory serves. Oh right, it's a Sunlight Maggot you have to trade for it, which is incredibly helpful to have. Yeah. As you see, she won't talk to you, she looks real unhealthy, she's pretty much part of the wall, but she is a Firekeeper. Which will allow me to use that Firekeeper soul I picked up in Blighttown to reinforce our Estus, as well as the fact that this bonfire is warp-tubable once you get the Lord Vessel. And right back here is where Kirk's body shows up if you've killed them 3 times. All 3 of their spawn locations, I should say. I'll try and show all of them off as long as I remember to. This eventually becomes an elevator down to the Demon Ruins. Unfortunately, we can't go down there yet, though there is one item I'd like to pick up just to show where it is. Yep, more of these guys all over the place down here. I don't know if I'll actually pick up the armor. But see where those tentacles are? If you go all the way along the path down there, it won't attack you immediately. Instead, there will be a lootable in that little section that you can pick up. That is the gold-hemmed black set. It used to be a lot better. Unfortunately, FromSoft nerfed it viciously and did not add the ability to upgrade it with Titanite. Though, to be honest, it was overpowered as hell and everyone used it before the nerf. Now, pretty much don't see anyone using it. I think it was actually nerfed twice. I think the only defenses it still has that are good are poison and fire. Switch back to my other stuff. This might be a really short video due to the fact that Sen's Funhouse is kind of a long area, and I really don't enjoy that place very much when you're not able to break through guard very easily and stuff like that. The enemies in there have really high physical defense and often cause lightning damage. Yeah. It's a great place. It's also the area mimics start showing up in. I don't know if I'll be getting the lightning spear, just because the simple fact that I don't really need it. Though the lightning spear is a good method to get a quick +10 spear to turn into either a dragon slayer or the moonlight butterfly horn via use of boss souls. dexterity up. I guess I'll get strength up. I meant to do that first, but yeah. I'm actually going to cut this video real short. Just do the quelaag boss fight, and then when we get back to the next recording, should be near Sens. I'll do the run off screen since it's just kind of meh.